Welcome back at Gadgets for Gentlemen. My name is Lawrence. In today's video, I'm going to unbox the Apple Watch Series 3. So it's May 2020 and I'm super excited to unbox the Apple Watch Series 3 again, the 42mm version. This is the space gray with a black bracelet. The reason I went for the Series 3 is it saves me $200 compared to the Series 5. And the only features that I seek in the Apple Watch are a way to track my runs without my cell phone. The other thing that I need is something to time my meditation sessions. I have a bunch of mechanical watches, and if you have been following my channel, you know I really like mechanical automatic watches. So for me, the Apple Watch Series 3 I will use on the side, and my main watch will be an old-fashioned watch, automatic mechanical watch. I owned the Apple Watch Series 4 in the past as well as the Series 3. I decided to let go of my Series 4 because it has a lot of options and I was using only a few options of it. And I could get myself a really good deal to sell it, and I would prefer to use that money to spend it on a watch that I actually use a lot. So that's why I sold the Apple Watch Series 4. But I also realized later on, if I want to track my runs, I prefer not to have my phone with me. So I felt a little bit that I was actually looking into watches again, into Apple Watches. And I saw the Series 5, and the price point is just pretty high still. So I thought, let's just go back to the Series 3, which is now very affordable. So the two reasons why I ended up again buying the Apple Watch Series 3 are, first of all, I really was missing a device to track my runs. I really want to measure my runs and don't want to carry my phone with me. Just something simple on the wrist to track my run. And then the second reason is now with the launch of the Series 5, it comes at a not expensive, not affordable, but somewhere in between. I think the price is fair, so I decided to pull the trigger on the Series 3 again. I'm very excited to unbox it, test it out, measure my runs, time my meditation sessions, and wake me up early in the morning to get out of bed. So let's start with unboxing this device. So let's get started with unboxing. As you can see, again, a beautiful box reading Apple Watch Series 3. On one of the sides of this box, it reads 42mm case, space gray aluminum, and the sport band is black. So let me open up this package. As you can see, we have this plastic tab here, and we can pull out the inner box. Let's go. So that's the outer box. And there inside we have the Apple Watch on the silicone strap. This strap is called the Sport Band, color black. As you can see, the watch is beautifully wrapped in plastic to prevent scratches. So there we have it. It looks pristine. Beautiful color here on the case. Very dark gray color. And there we have the case back. The strap reads 42mm. So this strap is the medium to large. I'm going to throw it on a smaller strap. We can read that the watch is 50 meters water resist, and it has the Ion X glass, which from my experience the screen is very prone to scratches. We have one button here on the side, we have the crown here on the top, and then on the other side we can find a microphone and speaker. So this box reads designed by Apple in California, and let's open it up. So inside we have some paperwork, how to use the watch. We don't need all of that. But here inside some very useful things. So I'm going to wear it on this strap. This is the small to medium. So I'm going to take out this one and throw it on the Apple Watch. And here on the bottom we can find the charger. So here on the button you can give it a gentle push and the charging cable will come out. This is the charging cable. One of these sides is magnetic and you can attach it to the case back of the watch. On the other side you can find, this very common part that you can attach to the charger of your iPhone, or you can charge it directly in your MacBook. Again, some plastic to even protect the charger. So again, great presentation of such a wonderful product. So right now I'm just gonna change the strap. As I told you, this is the bigger strap. All you have to do is press this button here on the bottom of the case with your nail, and then you can simply slide this strap out of this mechanism here. And now I'm going to insert the smaller strap, and you should hear a click, and it should be very solid. So this is the Seiko Mini Turtle, and I wear it on this very nice mesh bracelet by Strapcode. I'm gonna take it off and throw the Apple Watch on the wrist. For your reference, my wrists, they measure 6.3 inches. So these are small to medium size wrists. And the way that the sport band works is like super easy. You find yourself a nice fit here. And then you can throw the strap back like so. And it will be tucked here nicely underneath the silicone strap. Really like this color. On the box it reads black, but I think it's more like dark gray, this watch strap. Now let's power up the device. We can see the Apple logo. And as you can see on the 6.3 inches wrist, this works nicely. With T-Series 4 and 5, you have a bigger display because there's less corners or bezels with the watch. So if you're looking for the biggest screen possible, then you should go for the 4 or 5, but they are much more expensive. I think the 42mm version is very versatile. The 38mm version might be a little bit more elegant, and definitely for smaller wrists, I think the 38 will look very nice. Now let me just pair this device and I will be right back. The watch is pairing with my iPhone, and the coming week I'm just gonna play around with it and share my insights, show you some real life shots, and tell you whether I think the Apple Watch Series 3 is a great choice for the average consumer in 2020. The Apple Watch is pairing with my iPhone. I'm going to play around with it for this week, and I will wrap up this video with my conclusions. Whether the Apple Watch Series 3 is a great buy in 2020 for the average consumer. The Apple Watch is now pairing with my iPhone, and I'm very excited to test it out this weekend and the coming week and make up my mind whether the Apple Watch Series 3 42mm edition is worth your money in mid-2020. So if you want to know the answer to that question, then you have to stay watching. So here I'm taking the Apple Watch with me outside, and I'm going for a walk. In the top section of the screen we can see the time that has elapsed, and we can read the active calories here, the average speed, and the total distance that we have covered in this walk. So that's what it looks like. And as you can see, I'm using it here on the flight mode, so it does not have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection with the phone. And here in the top right section of the screen we can read the time. So as you can see, that works very nice with the native workout app on the Apple Watch Series 3. There's another feature that I'd like to show you. If you want to pause your walk, you can simply press the pause button and the workout will pause. To resume, you can press resume. This is in Dutch, of course, but here bottom right, resume, and the workout will resume. So either you can choose to customize these settings, so when the watch notices you are standing still, for example in front of a traffic light, you can customize settings that it will pause automatically. But this is the way to pause your workout by hand. And also you can use this section here to play your music while you're doing your workout. Now let me just stop this workout. Here you can see the total duration of the outdoor walk. We can see the distance that we have covered, the average pace in kilometers, and the active calories, total calories, and also it measures the height. Let me demonstrate quickly the running section of the workout. Here you can punch in the time that you want to run, and you can press run. We have this countdown, and here you can see when you're running. We can see the time that has elapsed and also the distance. So let me demonstrate to you in a second. Alright guys, let me demonstrate. So this is the running section of the workout app. We can see the time that has elapsed. We can see the average speed and the total distance that has elapsed. And again, you can pause the workout by pressing the pause button, swiping to the left. And let's resume. Show you one more time. All right, there we go. So now you can see we covered a tenth of a kilometer here. So this is all I need with the Apple Watch, just a device to track my runs. And I'm wearing it here on the Somloops merino wool strap, which is very comfy on this Apple Watch. And it's also waterproof, just like the Apple Watch itself. So that is just a very practical daylight example of the workout app here on the Apple Watch Series 3. So we just seen the workout app on the Apple Watch that I use to track my runs. Now let's proceed by going over the timer function of the Apple Watch. I use this feature of the Apple Watch every day to time my meditation sessions. And the great thing that I like about this function is the fact that I don't need to have my cell phone on me. All I need is to have the Apple Watch on my wrist. I operate it in the airplane mode, so I don't get any notifications. I don't get a lot of radiation as well. And typically I also make sure to mute these sounds. So when the time for the meditation session runs out, I will be notified by a very subtle vibration that you can adjust according to your needs. So you can either choose the normal vibration level, or you can choose to go for this level called prominent. So now let me get up close with the camera and show you this timer function in depth. So in this part I simply want to show you how the timer function looks like. Here we can scroll down, we can see different options. These are kind of like presets, but you can also customize it to have a different kind of hour, minute and seconds. So let me show you how 1 minute looks like. I'm gonna press on this part. And here we can see that the time elapses to 0. We can pause it, we can resume. And let's just wait quickly to see what happens after 1 minute. Or let me just customize it to, let's say 10 seconds. So these are seconds. Oh, let's do 5 seconds. Let me show you what happens when the timer elapses. So I'm gonna put it here. As you can see, we hear some sound. Also the watch is vibrating. Let me try to show you. This is not my shaky hands, but this is the watch moving. I hope you can notice, but it vibrates quite strong. So this is enough to wake me from a meditation session. Yeah, so that was a bit on the timer. So I think the timer, it makes a lot of noise, and it vibrates quite strong. So I think that's a wonderful thing to use for meditation sessions. So that is how the timer looks like. And this is my current watch face. And I bought the Nike black Sport Loop, which is amazing with this Velcro material. Very, very comfortable. So I have to get out of here, but this was simply a demonstration of the timer function. And while we're at it, let me simply show you the breathe app here in the watch that I really like to make sure that I do some breathing exercises during the day. This shows us how to inhale and exhale. You can set the pace, you can set the time, for example 1 minute or 2 minutes. And I really like this feature. So this is a little bonus that I wanted to show you right here. really like this health feature of the Apple Watch, the Breathe app, and that allows me just to remember to breathe very concentrated during the day. So that's the Breathe app, and it gives me some warnings during the day. I guess it seems like it almost measures my heart rate, but at times when I'm pretty stressed out, I get these notifications to breathe. So that is coincidence, or maybe it measures my heart rate. I don't really know. So that is the Apple Watch. I'm really happy I have it back in the collection, and yeah, I hope you like this close-up. I've been using the Apple Watch Series 3 42mm edition Space Gray for a couple of weeks now, and I use it on a daily basis, but I don't use it as my main watch, but I use it as a second watch for the only reasons of tracking my runs, setting timers for my meditation sessions, and I also tried it out to use the Apple Watch as an alarm clock. Now, what I found out is I really like to use this watch to track my runs. I no longer need to carry my smartphone with me. I found it super interesting to see how my runs are progressing, and I really like the freedom to just wear the watch on your wrist. The timer function is really what I was looking for with my meditation sessions. I prefer when I meditate to stay away from cell phones, and I can sit anywhere comfortably in or around the house and simply use the Apple Watch. As I showed you, I like to operate it in the airplane mode, not to get disturbed by any incoming phone calls or text messages. And I also like to use it this way to prevent loads of radiation. I was thinking about using the Apple Watch in the airplane mode as an alarm clock, but I found out that both the sound and the vibrations of the Apple Watch were not strong enough or loud enough to wake me up in the mornings. Therefore, I switched over to using my iPhone XR as an alarm clock, and the iPhone, it makes enough noise and enough vibrations to wake me up, but the Apple Watch, it was not strong enough or loud enough. So wearing the Apple Watch in the night, I was hoping to allow the watch to wake me up in the morning, but it did not work with me, unfortunately. So I only use the watch for two reasons: to track my runs, to time my meditation sessions, and for only this reason, I think the Apple Watch is worth my money, totally. If you wear the Apple Watch as your main watch and your only watch, and you use the ton of features with the Series 4 and 5, then maybe it's worth upgrading. But I guess the Series 3 has almost all the important features that come with the Series 4 and 5, but at a fraction of the price. So if you're working with a budget, then I think with the Series 3, it won't let you down. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any comments or questions, then please leave them down below. Just before I wrap up this video, I want to send out my regards to Daniel. He's a very dear friend of mine, and he lives in Japan right now. Best of luck with your business, and yeah, I hope we meet again. Hopefully I'll make it to Japan when the corona pandemic is behind us, so to say. And yeah, see you soon. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, then please subscribe to my channel and press the notification button. That way you will get a notification when I upload new content on my channel. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.